welcome to my YouTube channel, John Masters Does It All. Alright, well there it is, the NOVOSTELLA 100 watt LED RGB floodlight. And awesome. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to John Masters Does It All. And today, John Masters will be reviewing this here 100 watt fantastic Mac Daddy floodlight from NOVOSTELLA. So I'm going to show you my property during the day so that you can take a look at things. It's a whopping 2 acres. And what we're going to do is we're going to light this sucker up so you can see it from the sun at night. Now, here's what the house looks like with the 30 watt floodlight that I have on the left side of the house from NOVOSTELLA. See it up there on the eave? And in that picture I also had one over on the right pointing at the house. So I had 2 of the 20 watters. So here you see my yard. And you better be sure I love to stare at my stuff, and especially at night. So I love floodlights, I love lights. Can't get enough of them. Can't get enough RX-7s either. So anyway, that's what it looks like, and holy moly, this is what it looks like when you turn that thing on. That thing is crazy. And by the way, it's pretty big. So when you get it in the mail, you're going to get a big package, people. So when you order something from NOVOSTELLA, you get a big package. I like to have a big package. This is my second big package from NOVOSTELLA, and check it out. It's awesome. I love it. And in this picture, we are seeing it just on my porch. So we're not getting the full effect here. When I pull it out in the yard, we'll at least get some type of fuller effect. So here it is out in the yard. And I've got it cycling through the colors. This thing has a lot of colors, people. Don't take LSD and get one of these because you're going to start tripping out from the colors. I thought maybe I would put this on top of my car and drive around and impersonate a police officer. But that is a terrible idea. Especially at this time. So there's my RX-7. Now what I want to do is see what makes the house in the RX-7 look the best. And actually I think it's either the white or the red. I'm going to be boring. Let's see. What do I think? The question is, what do my neighbors think? My house is flashing over there. Yeah, we're getting close. Yep, that was it. Alright, also, this thing has got a remote, much like some of the indoor, and actually you can see that I have some there in the house. The indoor LED rope lighting with the little remote. So you get about a 20 or 25 foot range, it seemed like to me, from the device. Now I would not mind having a longer range with the remote so that I could actually install this thing maybe out in a tree. But we're going to test the range here. Seems to be working. As I back up, I'm testing. Once again, there's the remote. See the range? I believe I've reached it there. The light itself is basically a big heat sink. So you can leave that thing on forever and it does not really get hot. It doesn't get hot, too hot to touch or to handle. And this one, I don't have to hardwire into the house. I can plug it right in. Alright, so we've been out in the yard for a little while. But you know, we've had a lot of rain here in Atlanta. Not only that, we've had the pandemic, which out here in the middle of the yard in the middle of the night should not be in danger. However, we've also had the protests and some riots. So the pandemic, protests, and riots combined, and being outside in Atlanta at night is a little bit risky. It's a little risky. So I need my floodlights here to make sure that that my house does not get overrun. Looks like I live in the country, but I actually live in the city, people. There we go. I've got the floodlight sitting on the left side of the house. We're going to check it out from this angle. It's awesome. And once again, it has a remote, does a lot of colors, and also it will turn itself off. It's got a timer. Although I'm pretty sure this light itself is not a smart light in that there is no app, I don't believe, to control the light. Unless you hook it up to a Wemo, which I love. You could hook it up to a Wemo, turn it off and on. But you couldn't control the colors. Alright, so here I am turning my hand and hitting buttons. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's two things. Turning my hand and hitting buttons. And saying the word buttons kind of strangely. That guy says buttons a little bit strangely. Alright, so here we are. We're just trying to point it out at the yard, kind of see what kind of range it has in the middle of the night. See if the neighbors come running. Wonder what's happening out there. There's a tree. Alright, yes, I'll whittle this video down just a little bit, but we need to get a good idea of what this light looks outside. This light is billed as a landscape light. And look, that's exactly what you would do with it. You would sit it out in the landscape, and you would point it at more landscape. So there's landscape everywhere. Lots of landscaping, people. As a matter of fact, if you like to do landscaping at night, you could use this light as your work light. This would make a great work light. And it's easy to move around because you don't have to hardwire it in like you do the other lights I got. But those are made for a specific purpose, to hang on the eave as I did. Here we are, more trees. As you can tell, I'm a nature lover. And I like to have Christmas lights around my house at night. And not during Christmas. At my house, it's Christmas in June. In about 13 days, it's going to be Christmas in July. Didn't they used to have that? The Wolfman down at the Donna and the Wolfman. Didn't they have Christmas in July down there at Unclaimed Freight? Wonder if that place is still open. Wonder if anybody's still listening to this voiceover about this wonderful floodlight that I am playing with out here on my property. The police are being called. The neighbors are like, we don't know what's going on over there. We think the spaceship has landed. There's lights everywhere. Look, these floodlight companies, they need to send me as many lights as they can send me so I can light my 2 acres up like the sun. And I will give you credit. There's my porch. I have killed white that entire porch, and I have rebuilt that entire awning. And I use this light as my work light to do part of that out at night one night. And it's pretty nice with this remote because then I don't have to get down off of the roof to turn that light off and on. They're like, what's that guy doing up there? Well, I guess he's playing with that. He is still playing with that light. They're like 11 minutes later, and he is playing with that light. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, I'm enamored with my light. I like lights. I love lights. I want to be in the lights. I want to be in the spotlight. I want to have the lights pointed at me. So I appreciate the lights, NOVOSTELLA. I love you. And I'm going to look forward to reviewing more of your products immediately. So I'm about to turn this light off and say good night. Oh man, that's crazy.